It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Yeah, it's Mzansi. Welcome back. Feel Good Breakfast Show. What a show we've had already. We were talking about everything when it comes to World Milk Day. You've seen earlier on the show, we're showcasing some of the incredible Expresso art that we have here, used from old coffee pods. Now, we are still going to be finding out more about how to continue to bring nature to life after our cup of coffee. Now, composting with coffee is a great way to make use of something that would otherwise end up in a landfill, so it is said. But are coffee grounds as part of your compost or fertilizer a good idea? Well, let us find out. We've got horticulturist Charisse Viljoen, who's showing us how and answering some of these questions this morning, and it's all about coffee. Charisse, how are you doing this morning?
Good morning, I'm doing great.
I'm so excited to find out about this. Obviously on the show we've been tasting coffee, exploring coffee, using it in art, but this is pretty interesting. I'm trying to figure out, is coffee grounds just something that we use as a fertilizer to save money, or is there something more to this? Is there actually added benefit?
Well, there's loads of added benefit to using coffee grounds, and as you said, what a pity to waste what we would generally just throw away in the garden.
Yeah.
It's got loads of benefits.
Okay.
And it can enrich your garden soils. Instead of chucking it out, use it. So definitely worth it.
How do you use it though? Is it as simple as just taking and going, okay, I want something to grow there, chuck, or is it a bit more complicated than that?
Absolutely not. It is quite possible, by using it incorrectly, that you can actually harm your plants and have the opposite effect of the benefits you want.
We don't want that.
So although cold coffee grounds are cold, they are actually hot in the compost, which means they release a lot of nutrients and they build the heat up in the compost pile, and that can actually kill the beneficial organisms that you need in order to create the compost. So coffee is hot even when it's cold.
Hot even when it's cold. Okay, I like that. And then again, is it actually, like you said, there's nutrients in it. Is it fertilizing the soil itself, or is it just acting on its own?
It has so many nutrients in it. It has all the major macronutrients of nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. There's micronutrients in there and macronutrients, but a little goes a long way. You need balance in life as well. So these dry coffee grounds, if you see how much I've got, I would just take the tiniest pinch, or can you even see? So tiny. A little goes a long way, and you would put it on as a tiny little sprinkle. Because these grounds are so fine, they can create quite a compacted mass, and then the water can't penetrate. So
like a clumpy matter maybe.
Exactly.
But I'm imagining that this can actually serve an entire garden, and it's quite efficient at the same time, right?
Absolutely, because with your other ingredients, so although it's brown, you treat it as green in a compost heap. So you would add it in with all your green material.
Is this what we got over here?
This is what we got over here.
I love this, like show and tell. I love this.
From my own garden.
Nice.
So all my kitchen waste, and what you would be trying to do is use 1 part of green waste, including coffee grounds, brown but considered green, and you would be mixing it in with 4 parts of cardboard, shredded newspaper, twigs, leaves, anything dry and brown, and that balance is the perfect environment to create the ideal compost, and coffee grounds are magical in there.
I absolutely love it. So teaching us how to not only use our own and create our own compost, but at the same time being more efficient with our carbon footprint on Earth. So
absolutely.
We're upcycling, we're reusing and recycling all at the same time.
That's the thing.
Boom, absolutely love it. Is there anything else I'm missing out on here? Because this sounds a little bit easier, or a lot easier than I actually thought. Is there anything to pay attention?
It's really easy. So the other thing that's interesting to know is that used coffee grounds are not acidic at all. So they make a great medium for growing mushrooms. Oyster mushrooms can be grown in them.
Nice. And that environment with all that moisture.
It's perfect.
Imagine you can create some magic mushrooms out of that, right? Excuse the pun.
Go there.
Oh, absolutely. Well, Charisse, thank you so much. I'm learning so much about coffee today. And this, for me, especially being a nature boy at heart, literally ticks so many boxes. Like I said, just the fact that we're being more conscious with the way we are living and with something that we use every single day. What a great idea to make it extend and be used a little bit further in life.
I wonder how many people throw them out not even realizing they can be used in the garden to make a really rich soil for yourself.
Charisse Viljoen, thank you so much, and thank you for educating us as well as Mzansi. I think everybody's going to be throwing coffee around the garden, but make sure that you do it in these limited quantities. As you heard from the professional herself, it is a lot of nutrient-packed magic that is all in this, and it's something that your garden's going to absolutely love. So get involved in this. You can find out more from her online, and I hope you are loving the coffee. I hope you're loving everything inspired by Milk Day. And speaking of, let's make some more coffee. Why not?